What kind of man turns a world into his battlefield? Genghis Khan, a name that still chills the blood. Born Temujin in 1162, he was no prince, no noble, just a boy on the brutal Mongolian steppe, where survival was a daily war. His father was poisoned, his family cast out, left to starve. At 9, he killed his own brother to feed his mother. That was the world he was forged in, merciless, cold, and unforgiving. But Temujin didn't just survive, he thrived. He learned early that trust was a luxury he couldn't afford. Captured, enslaved, betrayed by his own tribe, he escaped with nothing but rage in his veins. He swore he'd never be weak again. By 20, he was uniting the fractured Mongol tribes, not with words, but with blood. He offered a choice: join me or die. Most joined. Those who didn't, their skulls became his trophies. He became Genghis Khan, the universal ruler, and his empire grew with terrifying speed. He didn't just conquer, he annihilated. The Khwarezmian Empire dared to defy him, killing his envoys. Genghis's response? He rode in with 200,000 horsemen, turned their cities to dust, and diverted rivers to erase them from history. Millions died. Survivors whispered he was a demon, a scourge sent by the gods. But Genghis didn't care about gods. He made himself one. His genius wasn't just in war, it was in fear. He weaponized terror, spreading tales of his brutality to break his enemies' spirits before his armies even arrived. Surrender, and you'd live as his vassal. Resist, and your entire bloodline would vanish. He knew the human mind, how it cracked under dread. He'd spare a few survivors, let them run, let them spread the word. Genghis Khan was coming, and no one could stop him. But even a conqueror has weaknesses. Genghis trusted no one, except his family. His sons and daughters became his generals, his spies, his legacy. Yet that trust came at a cost. His empire stretched from the Pacific to the Caspian Sea, the largest the world had ever seen, but his sons fought over it like wolves. Genghis knew his death would spark chaos. He planned for it, dividing his empire among them, hoping they'd hold it together. They didn't. In 1227, after a lifetime of war, Genghis fell, not to an enemy, but to a fever, some say from a wound that wouldn't heal. He died on campaign, still dreaming of conquest. His final order? Bury him in secret. His soldiers slaughtered anyone who saw the funeral procession. They trampled the earth to hide his grave. To this day, no one knows where the great Khan rests. His empire fractured, but his shadow didn't fade. His descendants, the Golden Horde, the Yuan dynasty, ruled for centuries. His DNA lives in millions today, a testament to his ruthless drive. But here's the twist. Genghis didn't just conquer lands, he conquered history. The Silk Road flourished under his Pax Mongolica, connecting east and west like never before. The man who brought death also brought the world together. So, was he a monster? Or a maker of the modern world? You decide.